issue with weed, whatnot, cigarettes, bad habits, gambling, no college, dropped out of college, thought it wasn't for me, thought that I'd do the road life, whatnot, but yeah, obviously it didn't go through.
Assalamu alaikum, brother Ijaz.
Walaikum salam.
Nice for you to join us today.
How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah, I'm okay. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm alright.
So, just for the viewers, would you like to introduce yourself? Just tell the viewers a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, my name is Ijaz. People obviously know me as Devan Anand before I was Muslim. To be honest, I had a hard life, to be honest. So I was going through a lot of stress with family. Obviously, things happened where I was at a point, I was going through some sort of stress, which is obviously, it was affecting me quite a lot. So I had no one to turn to. I felt like I was lonely, you know what I mean? I was going through struggle, and then obviously had issue with weed, whatnot, cigarettes, bad habits, gambling, and yeah, I was quite broke. Times were hard. I didn't know really what to do. I was stressing, no college, dropped out of college, thought it wasn't for me, thought that I'd do the road life, whatnot, but yeah, obviously it didn't go through. None of that was quite good for me.
So how old were you when you started first looking into Islam, when you got introduced to Islam? How old were you and how did you get to that point?
To be honest, I heard a few nasheeds and that, and like it just touched me straight away, where like I would obviously hear, like when I was Hindi I could hear, like, you know what I mean, like all the stuff that they play, and obviously it had no effect on me, innit? So I needed something else where it like had that effect where I know it's true, I know it's the right path. So I felt like by my friends bringing me into Islam, it obviously helped me quite a lot now.
So when you did start feeling these effects and you did want to learn more about Islam,
yeah,
what happened that brought you closer to Islam and understanding it?
I was speaking to Wax. He was helping me quite a lot, and I felt that by me speaking to someone that actually is into the deen, it would be able to bring me in closer to Allah. And obviously it was quite good. I was speaking to Milano as well, and he was helping me, obviously taking little baby steps, showing me how to pray and everything, and obviously then it just went up.
So coming to the moments where you embraced Islam, alhamdulillah, what the days before, what were you doing? How were you feeling? What made you think about this is the right choice for me?
Obviously I was thinking about my family, and I was thinking about friends, and I just wanted to make sure that life was good for me. So obviously by me taking like my Shahada and going into them steps, it obviously gave me like a brighter light and hopefully, inshallah, a brighter future for myself. So obviously it was quite good of like coming up to the steps where I know that it would be good for myself. Obviously the first few weeks of like before Ramadan, me and Wax was obviously going to the mosque every day and doing a lot of like research into it, and actually trying to like better myself. So obviously I was going to the mosque, I was obviously just learning steps of praying Salah, and obviously when I went into that position where I bowed my head down to Allah, it obviously gave me that like feeling of like I've never experienced it before. Like I couldn't explain it. It's like I started shivering and that, and it's just good for myself that I felt that I had that connection with God, you know what I mean?
Would you say that was the first time you've had a connection with Allah, the first time with God, the first time you bowed your head?
Yeah, I felt like that connection, I can't really explain it, you know what I mean? It's just like I'm in my own zone, and like in my own zone, obviously praying to the higher.
So how old were you when you embraced Islam?
I was 16. I remember we went to the mosque in Highfields, and then I sat down with a lot of brothers, and took my Shahada.
How's the feeling the day you knew you took the moment you took your Shahada? Talk us through how you're feeling.
Not gonna lie, I was a little bit nervous in that, because obviously he was obviously telling me to repeat. Yeah, and you know what I mean. Yeah. I was a bit like stuttering. I was like, you know what I mean. Yeah. So, but obviously, once I had a smile on my face, I was happy as anything. You know what I mean. I was hugging all the brothers and like showing love, like, you know what I mean. Like, it's quite good for myself. I can't lie to you.
Alhamdulillah. So, one of the hardest parts, I spoke to a lot of brothers that have reverted, and one of the hardest parts that they tell me is when they have to explain it to their parents that they have embraced Islam and now they are trying to be practicing Muslims. How did it go for you when you first told your parents to this point?
Obviously, I'm not gonna lie to you, it was quite bad for me. Like, obviously my parents were obviously quite annoyed, they were quite angry with me at the start. Obviously my mum, she had like mental problems at that time, so obviously it was affecting her health, and obviously it wasn't quite well for me. I got kicked out of my house. I was staying at my friend's house, Waka's house, and obviously I was trying to just like sort everything out with my parents, so I know that it would be better for me, but like it was quite hard, I can't lie to you. Like, I had tears in my eyes and that, I couldn't even go home, I couldn't even speak to my family and that. But obviously after time, slowly started accepting it, and obviously it was quite good for me. Like, now I can speak to my parents.
What would you say made them accept the fact that, you know that you reverted?
Yeah.
At what point did they think, you know what, we can't change his mind, he is a Muslim now, he's going to be practicing?
Yeah. I feel like it's when I actually like talked to them and like just like told them like, look, I'm Muslim now, obviously it's only for the best for me, obviously best for the family as well, you know what I mean. And I felt like ever since I've like opened up to them and actually started speaking to them, obviously the connection there's just got a lot better, you know what I mean. They've accepted it, they're like helping me, you know what I mean. So it's quite good, like, you know what I mean. Like, at first I thought that I had no one, like my family and that didn't want to talk to me or nothing, you know what I mean. It was like proper peak, but now obviously accepted it, I'm quite happy, you know what I mean. I can pray knowing that my parents are happy, you know what I mean.
It's been 2 years now since you took your Shahada, you're now into your third Ramadan.
Yeah.
Have you got anything to say to non-Muslims that may be thinking, you know, Islam is such a negative religion, it causes anger, there's so much bad publicity on it all over the news, because some people only hear the bad view, the bad things that go on in the world regarding Islam. What would you say the reality of Islam is?
Well, I'd say for people that don't know anything about Islam, they only know the negative things like what media are obviously portraying, I'd say don't believe none of that, you know what I mean. Like, before I was Muslim, I was doing all this mad stuff and mad things, but when I started praying Salah and going to the mosque and that, it changed my life, you know what I mean. Off everything that I used to do, now I just want to become a better person. For all the people out there that just obviously struggling with life or some in that aspect, I think that all the brotherhood, they show love, you know what I mean. That's what it's about nowadays. You just got to become a better person, you just got to become close to Allah. It'll help you, trust me.
Would you say you found peace in Islam?
Pardon?
Would you say you found peace in Islam?
Yeah, like, I can't lie, ever since I've been praying like 5 times a day, Salah, I've found, like, I'm not stressing about anything. The only thing I want to do is better myself as a person, and obviously bring people in that don't like know anything about it. They only know the negative side of things. For obviously for me to explain to them, it would be like different kind of view, you know what I mean. Because before I was a like Hindu, you know what I mean, and obviously from my point of view, if I speak to them, they'll understand better, you know what I mean, because I could break it down to them, and obviously I could show them the right way, inshallah.
Well, it was wonderful that you can come and join us today. Have you got anything else you'd like to say?
Well, obviously, I'd like to thank everyone that's been supporting me in the past couple of years, and obviously it's bringing me close to Allah. I like that. So thank you very much, and thank you for letting me be on here. Yeah, spreading the word, isn't it? Jay. Assalamu alaikum. Time to wrap things up.
That was brother Ijaz's story.
Jeez.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all of that. It's absolutely free. It costs nothing. Boom.